Hey everybody, welcome back to another Royal Syrup Gamer video. I am playing the third level of ActRaiser today, and this is the desert level Kasandora. And we're gonna go down here and fight the first act. Maybe it's called ActRaiser because it's 2 acts, and then you raise people in between. I just also realized that Kasandora is on the cover of ActRaiser. If you look at the cover right there. So Kasandora Act 1 actually has a really strong place in my memory. When I was a kid, I was probably 8 years old, maybe 7, something like that. I had a cavity, and of course instead of getting fillings when you're a kid, they sometimes just put caps on them. And they do that because you're just going to lose the teeth anyway, so who cares? Well, this must have been right after Christmas because that Christmas, when I was 8 years old, one of my cousins in home ec class made hardtack candy. And my cap came off in the candy when I was eating it. My cousins were like babysitting me or something. She's like, "Oh, you should eat my candy. I made this at home ec," and blah blah blah. Needless to say, my cap came off in the candy. So I went to the dentist the next day, or later that week, maybe, I'm not sure. And it was a Saturday morning, and the dentist put my cap back on. And I remember at the end of this level, I'd beaten him before, but I got really excited because I barely beat him this time. Beat the boss of this level, and I got like really excited, and I was like, my cap was like newly on, and it kind of hurt, and I was like picking at it, and I pulled the cap off again with my fingers. So I had to wait another week and go back and get that cap put back on. So it's kind of a weird, kind of gross, interesting story about when I was 8, and I remember this level being like the level where that happened. So almost at the end of the level. This level's not very long. This is an apple. So this boss, you just have to realize you're going to get hit. So just hit him when he comes up, or hit it when it comes up. Jump over it. Hit, 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 hit. Jump over the little tentacles. And I'm 2 for 2 and jumping over those tentacles, usually you get hit. And then this should be the last time. There I go. I was facing the wrong way. I need another try. There we go. So anyway, that's the first act of Kasandora. 2.5 minutes. It does not take long to beat that level. It's a very quick level. And I also got a second magic scroll. And we'll go into Kasandora here and start building the city. So this is the desert, and you have to rain on the desert in order to, it's a desert town, wash away the sand so we may cultivate the fields. So I don't have very much SP right now, so I'm going to have to kill some enemies before I can get enough to, there we go, to rain. So this one has 2 red demon layers, or red devil layers, a napper bat and a blue demon up in the northern part. And this little map up here really plays an important role later in the game. It's optional, but in my opinion, important role. So one thing you want to do, I got wheat from Bloodpool. I hope I remember to pick up enough, or pick up any. As soon as you, that was take. As soon as you go to a new town and they make their first corn, you want to switch it immediately, I think it's corn, switch it immediately to wheat. They want us to lead them to the dead guy in the desert. I'll get there eventually. He's not going anywhere. Just trying to get enough rain so I can get to these first couple of layers. Gotta have 20 SP to rain. There we go. I'll get me down to the red devil layer. Alright, that should give me enough for another rain. The red devils ruin crops, but they are not fast, so level increase. It's the last red devil that'll come out from that layer. And you can return crops by raining. So we're gonna rain here. And we're gonna build on top of the Napperbat layer. That's it for the Napperbat. So there's 2 layers down, 2 layers to go. And we've got another offering, probably some kind of bomb or arrows. It's usually what you find in there. Raining all this stuff. Alright, let's build over to the dude. And then up to the lair. Because we're gonna have to go up there anyway, right? There we go. Of course, I'm only taking out the land, or the sand, of the land that has the quickest path to the layers. Because why waste SP on stuff you don't need to waste it on? One cool thing about this is there are 164 red demons, so you could literally just keep shooting right here until they were all out. We still have to seal the layers for the story to advance. So I know we're 7 minutes into this video, but as always, thanks for watching me. I really love this game. It's one of my favorites of all time, and I'm glad that you're sharing this experience with me. It's a fun platforming action game mixed with city building. So a weird but fun combination. Alright. What did I have to say? My master, thank you for leading us to them. Sadly, life has already left the missing man when we had arrived. We planned to bury him near the shrine. The missing man was found holding a strange scroll in his hand. We present it to you as an offering. Then the music changes. My master, Kasandora, is the birthplace to the marvelous art form music. I composed this music for the man who lost his life in the desert. Music has mysterious powers. By listening, people can calm their hearts and soothe their pains. We present the music with you as an offering. So the cool thing about the music is that, if you remember, at the end of last video, blood pools having problems with each other, being quarrelsome, and the music will calm their souls. A lot of things you have to use from other towns in this game, like we use the bridges from Fillmore to be able to build bridges in Bloodpool, and then we'll be able to use this music in Bloodpool so they can continue building beyond their paths, or beyond what they are. You don't need to use the music, because it's already over. Like, what you've done is enough in Bloodpool to finish the game. So if you were like speed running it, you would not need the music, or you wouldn't take the music or anything. So that's the 4 layers in this level. And the civilization level's full, and then nothing will happen until you rain on this specific spot, and then a pyramid will appear, and that's where you fight the monster. A tremendous rain fell in the northern desert, revealing a pyramid. We sense an evil presence exuding from it. We will be investigating the matter and let you know what the investigation uncovers. That pyramid has been enticing us. Those who went to investigate the pyramid have not returned. When we seal the final monster's lair, the pyramid reveals its true purpose. It's the monster's lair! Oh, master, please help! Alright. Well, let me rain some more since I have 100. The evil pyramid, which is on the cover of the box. Pretty good box art, right? For a game from 1991. I don't know if that's going to sell games, but it's pretty good box art. I like how the overworld map changes as you build. Like, some of the town is still covered with desert. That's pretty cool. So this level's pretty easy. You got some mummies, some sphinx heads that shoot arrows, some snakes. The only thing that are tough are these guys with the sword, because they will, like, come after you, but... I wonder what happened to my one scroll. I had 2 of them. Now I only have 1. And I didn't die. Maybe you only get it for the duration of the level. That's a bummer. Oh, crap. I almost jumped at the wrong time. There we go. That's the one. That's the ticket. 1 up. Fall to the left. I'm going to have to wait for that platform to come back down. The boss this level is also pretty easy. Kasandora is actually a pretty easy level overall. I think it's even probably... I think it's... maybe not the easiest, but maybe the second easiest after Fillmore. I think it's probably easier than Bloodpool, to be honest. There we go. Because Bloodpool has a tough boss, and then it has all this pit you can fall into as well. I never knew what those little things falling from the ceiling were. I just always thought they were like, when I was a kid, I was like, hey, these tangerines are falling on my head. Which doesn't make any sense, but, you know, when you're a kid, you just think things, and it's like, no, that's not how that works. Like, those are not tangerines. Like, why would tangerines be falling from the ceiling? There we go, and then now there's a bunch of mummies. If you're careful enough, like, you can just do that. Oh, right there, if you fall in those spikes, you die, so you just have to be careful not to run down that hill too fast. Because it does slide down the hill pretty quickly. Here we go. Okay. And there's one really strong one coming up here, this red one. He has like a sword beam, like he's freaking Zelda with the Master Sword. Alright, so all you do here is get under this giant sphinx head. It plops down and shoots this thing at you. You jump over it, and then it shoots an arrow. And then you jump over the arrow, wash, rinse, repeat. Very easy. Sometimes you might get like 2 arrows flying at you, and that's the only problem. But like if you can just stay pretty organized, it's not too bad. 1, 2, come on. 3. See? Easy level. Easy peasy. Kasandora, Act 2 clear. Get all this time, fill up my life meter, and get some score. I don't know why they keep score in this game, but it doesn't really do anything for you. I don't think you get extra lives from it. Alright, thank you for sealing the evil pyramid. The man who lost and died in the desert, was probably enticed by the pyramid's magic power. Thank you so much. We can take care of ourselves now. Please lend your powers to people to make them as happy as Kasandora. Alright, so I'm going to wait until the next kind of like little cutscene. Because in the next little cutscene, we'll see something crazy happen, and then we'll go back over to Bloodpool and use the music. Whenever the cutscene happens, I don't know when it's going to happen. So let's build down this way. Need to clear this out. To get full population and have the easiest ending, like the easiest basic end to the game, you need to build all the roads you can in a town. As long as you complete all the roads, you can get the highest population. That means all the north, south, east, and west roads you can, clear off all the spaces for the people. So, I wonder if they have to have a certain population before that happens. So I try to make sure I go north, south, east, and west for every road. But you'll see in a minute, it'll happen, and you'll be like, oh crap, that's crazy. So, get some more people. increased. Cool, cool. So that gives me a chance to rain. Because when your level increases, you get full SP again. There we go. I'm doing something over here on my side. Sorry for that clicking. Need to rearrange something on my OBS studio for later in this video, for the very end of my video. Here we go. Okay, here we go. My master, too many of our people are dying of the plague. It is terrible to see so many suffer, wither, and die. Please give us some herbs. Please save us from suffering and bring peace to our lives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rain on the rest of the desert spots because I have the SP to do it. And then we'll go over to Blood Pool. We can't solve this plague problem right now. It's just too hot. And we'll have to go figure that out. So we're actually going to my least favorite level next, in the next video, so here we go. Alright, so let's move the Sky Palace back to Blood Pool. No fight monsters, observe the people. So they're all pissed at each other, so if you... Oh, I didn't pick up the music from the other place. Well, let's go back here and pick up the music. Observe the people. Take offering. There we go. Take all the crap. Every level has a bomb and some arrows, and then they have other things too, but they all have bomb and arrow. Most of them have scrolls, and then, let's see, do all of them have? I think maybe all of them except for the last level have something to offer a different town. I think so. Yeah. Alright, so let's use offering. Music. So their music changes. And now everyone's happy. Let's see if I have anything else to take from them. Yeah. Okay. So because of my messed up stream, if you watch my last live stream, I had to start the game over. So my Blood Pool and Fillmore aren't connected yet. There's not like as much done here as there was before. So my level's lower than it used to be. And yeah, so let me connect Fillmore. So I gave them music and now they're not quarreling anymore and they're happy townspeople, so... We've connected to Fillmore, they can produce wheat, hurrah! What a happy day. So I'm just building some roads here. There we go. That'll get the roads done in the southern part of town. Before I start the next level, I need to be at 160 SP. There's a reason for that, and I'll explain that when I get there. So anyway, that's where I'm going to leave off this one. Oh, that road usually is not there, down at the bottom. That's a glitch. That's where I'm going to leave off this streams, or this video. So thank you for tuning in to ActRaiser Town 3, which was Kasandora. And as always, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'll put that little icon up here in a minute, and I'll leave my video for the first two levels, Blood Pool and Fillmore, up as a link as well that you can follow. Until then, we'll see you next time. You can just click on those links if you want, and click the bell if you need notifications as well. Some people have been asking me, like, why am I not getting your push notifications? And that's why. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and again, click my face if you need to subscribe, and click the video link if you need the last video from the beginning of this game. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time with more ActRaiser.